This is the easiest way I found to embed ChatGPT into your website, tailored exactly to your style, all in under 2 minutes with zero coding involved. Sounds like a dream? Let's make it a reality with a simple N8N template. It's hard to pronounce that. I will demonstrate how to use a straightforward N8N template workflow to effortlessly embed a custom GPT chatbot to your website, complete with color customizations to match your branding. Many website owners and bloggers want to enhance their sites with AI chatbots but are deterred by the complexity and coding requirements. By the end of this video, you will have a fully functional, beautifully custom designed chatbot on your website, set up quickly and easily without writing a single line of code. I'll provide a link below so you can sign up to N8N. It's an API-based automation platform. Think of Make or Zapier, but even better, cheaper, faster, and it also has a lot of capabilities to connect with OpenAI Assistant API, as well as create your own assistants with custom functions. So it's becoming one of my favorite automation tools. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown what it's about. Platform for not only developers but also people with no coding experience and wants to customize their chatbots with custom functions. So with N8N, you can make custom automations with the node-based API framework that you can either host through their own website or you can install it locally on GitHub, which would be absolutely free for you to then run N8N. And if you want to use their services, it's really cheap. It starts at $20 a month and you could get a lot of automations done just with that. Honestly, I found the UI really intuitive and it's really easy to pick up all you need to know in a little bit about JSON structures, and that's all you need to know to start building really complex automations. Everything is basically drag and drop. Like they said, it's very similar to something like Zapier. Not only that, it has a ton of integrations, which you can see here. Pretty much everything you can think of. You can see from OpenAI, WordPress, Shopify, LinkedIn, and so many others. You can take a look at the list for yourself. And also, if there isn't the API integration that you're looking for, you can always make an HTTP request and then use your own custom authentication for whatever kind of service you're looking to connect to. With that being said, I'm going to sign in to my N8N account. You'll see a workflow space here. This is where all the workflow is going to be saved. You can set your workflows active or inactive based on what you want to use at that moment. And we're going to start creating the assistant workflow that will connect to the OpenAI assistant, and it'll also give you functionalities to embed into the website itself. First things first, if you don't already have an OpenAI API key, go to their website, platform.openai.com, and then you're going to create a new secret key. Okay, we're going to start building our assistant now. One of the components of building an assistant is a knowledge base, and the knowledge base will provide context to the OpenAI assistant. This is a PDF file that I picked up from the internet. It's a student health service information from University of San Francisco. So we're going to use it for now to see if the chatbot can pick up relevant information from this PDF file. Go ahead and click on Assistants. You're going to click on Create to create a new assistant. Okay, we're going to go to the process of creating the assistant. We're going to upload the knowledge base. We're going to come up with a cool name for the assistant. And then we're also going to come up with the prompt instruction. This is a set of instruction that will provide instruction to the assistant how to respond to the customer queries. And we need solid prompt engineering to make sure the assistant is replying with clear and concise answers. Here I'm making some adjustments to the prompt. You can always take help from ChatGPT to improve this further. Also, don't forget to sign up for my course, Python for GPT Builders, where I'm going to include a section on prompt engineering as well, link in the description. Choose the model and also ensure the retrieval is on. Lastly, go ahead and copy the assistant ID. And now go back to the N8 workflow. Go ahead and click on Add Workflow. This will create a new workflow. You'll have an infinite canvas, and this is where you're going to drag and drop nodes for setting up the assistant workflow. So the first node is going to be a chat trigger. And the second node is going to be an advanced AI OpenAI node. Go ahead and click on Message and Assistant to be more specific. You're going to authenticate your OpenAI account with your API key. Click on Assistants in Resources, and then you can choose your assistant from the list by name, so you don't actually need your assistant ID here. Once everything is set, go back to the chat trigger node. You're going to make this publicly available, copy the URL, and go ahead and test the chat to see what the chat would look like. So, hello. So this is going to send the message to the OpenAI assistant. This is actually the assistant talking that we just created. Let's make sure it is the one we're talking about. Okay, there you go. So just like that, we are now live with our assistant. We'll make a few other adjustments to the chat trigger. There's going to be an intro message. In this case, it's already by default is going to say my name is Nathan, but you can change all this so that it reflects the brand or the company or whatever personalization you want. You can include that here. Okay, now remember the URL we just copied. We're going to paste it on our web browser to see how it actually looks like on a hosted website. And we're gonna, just like before, interact with the chatbot to see if it can answer some common queries. And then we're going to refer to the knowledge base to make sure that it is pulling from that knowledge base and returning us some useful information. All right, look at this. It's returning all that information, but I want to make sure that the answers are more concise. Again, go back to the prompt and make sure the token limit is 50 when it's returning the response. And now notice that it's returning a much more concise answer. Now let's go to a random section in the knowledge base and pick out an information here. This is regarding stress management and in-network coverage. So let's go ahead and ask the chatbot specifically about this to see how it responds and whether it's able to pick up information that's stored in tables or PDF in general. Give it a few seconds, and there you go. Look at that. It picked up the information just like it was in the PDF, improved it a little bit more. Would you just look at that? To deploy the chatbot, next up you need a website. If you already have one, that's great. If you don't, I would recommend Hostinger. It's one of my favorite website building platforms. It's also an all-in-one website solution. You can manage up to 100 websites, register a domain name, a professional business email address. You can optimize your workflow with managed WordPress hosting, and you can launch your websites quickly with the AI website builder. You can literally write the description of the website and it will set up the website for you in less than a minute with all the images, text, title, content, whatever you need. It gets the job done 90%. The rest 10% you can customize it. It's absolutely great. I'll put the link in the description below so you can get the deal. I think they have $2.99 per month, 3 months free deal, and yeah, definitely check it out. Let me know if you like it, and let's move on to the video. Once you have an account, make sure you sign in. I already have a website built up with AI. Let's check it out. All right, now how do we embed the chatbot into this website? It's really easy, and once I figured it out, I was pretty shocked. Why did I not know about this sooner? Because it would have saved me so much time. Click on embedded chat on the mode, and then also copy the chat URL, which would be the webhook address. And that's pretty much all you need to do here on this side. Click the 3 dots in the left panel and then click on integrations. I'm gonna put the code in below in the description so you can just copy paste, replace with your production URL, the webhook URL. This is the same URL that we copied over from N8N. So you see your production webhook URL. Yeah, this is going to be this URL right here. You're going to go ahead and save the changes. It's a similar process. If you have a WordPress website or any other website, you can add custom code to it. go ahead and set the website to live and view site. Let's see how that bad boy looks. Go ahead and click that chat icon, and already you can see the chatbot is live. Let's ask it some questions to make sure that it can respond as it should. Hello, can I assist you? Tell me about health insurance. Again, just making sure it's connected. Yeah, it's giving us that information. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? I'm gonna make one more adjustment to change the color of the chat interface. As you've seen before, the chat interface was red, but I want to match the color to purple to customize it with the website. So you're gonna go back to the integrations just like before, and then you're gonna plug in one piece of code, and I'm gonna give you the code as well below. I've used ChatGPT to figure it out, but it's just like a few lines of code that's wrapped in the style tag in HTML, if you're familiar with that. And I'm just going to replace the primary color to purple. You can use a color picker tool to grab that exact color of the button, and then you can go back to the integrations, and at the bottom we're going to plug this code in and replace the N8 and chat primary color to the color we just copied over. Once you're done, save the changes, set it to live, and let's go check it out. There you go. And just like that, you've added a custom AI chatbot to your site, no coding required. If you love this, no hassle tech upgrade, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Also, I've included a link to join my free Discord community. It's absolutely free for now. I might charge for membership later, but you get access to like-minded people in this space and also direct access to me. So join my Discord community, the GPT Pioneers Club, and let's build GPTs together. Let's go.